huge Pokemon Pocket news today. A video of the new set has dropped. We're going to check it out right now, and we're also going to check out some other info. Ranked matches has been leaked as well. Let's watch the video. Let me know what you guys think. Eevee, Golbat, Arceus, big card, is finally here. Garchomp. That's it. That's the video. What do we all think? I'm going to play it again. Let's slow it down. So we're starting off with a Magnemite. For starters, I'm not a fan. I don't know. Is it real or not? I don't like the text here. The text looks a little bit amateur. Start your collection. I mean, really, if Pokemon are going to bring out an ad, that's what we're going with. Anyway, Magnemite here. No electric energy. It's metal energy, which is okay. That's fine. Tackle doing 20 damage. And then next up, we see the Eevee. People are saying that Tail Whip isn't a thing. Tail Whip is definitely a move in the game. So, 2 energies, doing 30 damage, 60 health. It seems pretty legit as a card. We have the Golbat. As we'll see when we get through a little bit later, we'll see the Crobats on the bench. So that'll be an interesting talking point as well. But Golbat, it's pretty similar. 1 energy does 30 damage for bite. And then we see the big boy in Arceus. Now, at first glance, hey, it looks real. It looks real. It's got the pattern on it, which the old Arceus cards used to have. So, you know, that's fair. It's got Fabled Luster. This Pokemon can't be affected by any special conditions. So that's going to be really interesting for an ability to use. So nothing affects it at all. And then it's got 3 energies. Ultimate Force. This attack does 20 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon. So 2, 4, 6... adds up to 130 damage, so 70 plus all your benched. Like Pikachu, gets supercharged when he has a full bench. So there you go, that is the Arceus card that has been leaked as well. Arceus looks legit. They wave it around, so it looks legit. Does the attack? The attack, as we can see, is doing 130 damage, and it's got a full bench, so it adds up. We see the Heatran here, 2 Heatran, and 2 Crobat, okay, which again could seem legit. The thing that throws me completely and makes me assume straight away that it is not legit, it is fake, is that this is definitely a Gabite, however you want to say it. That's a Gibble, and this is a Garchomp. So how can there be 3 Gibble in play? You can only have 2 of the same type of Pokemon. So unless there's some new thing that's going to come out along with this set, there's no way that there's going to be 3 Gibble in play in a deck at the same time. So we see the Garchomp EX, which is awesome. That Garchomp's getting an EX, which is fantastic. That's a Marshadow. But Gibble, Gabite, and Garchomp can't be in play all at the same time. So the cards on the bench and the other on the screen, the side that we're on, all look legit. There's a Cyrus, there's a Potion, there's a Pokeball, 2 Crobats, 2 Heatrans. The opposition already has a point. The damage that the Arceus does is legit. They're running Fire and Dark, which is odd, but it suits the whole deck build. The other team is using a fighting only deck, so which all adds up as well. But the biggest thing is that there's 3 Gibble in play. So what do you think? Yeah, I mean, there could be other things in play, which we'll get onto the PokeZone website and we'll have a bit of a look. But there could definitely be something that makes us have the ability to have 3 of one type of Pokemon, but that would seem a little bit OP. That is it. And then if we continue on, Triumphant Light. I mean, this all looks relatively legit. Again, the text is a bit odd. I mean, I haven't compared it to any other previous ads that I've looked at, but I don't know. It just seems a little bit average. And then, I mean, the pack itself, the cut looks good. The pack itself looks legit. The way the lid flies off, the miscut as well, but they even tease like a little bit of the cards there, and that looks legit as well. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Well, let's look at the pack. I mean, like I said, the pack, the lighting with the pack, and you know, everything about the pack looks relatively legit. I can't see what that says. Do you reckon it says themed? Could say, yep, themed booster pack. But what? Yeah, themed booster pack, Triumphant Light. I mean, it looks legit. A2A in the top right corner. That's it. But then I don't know if Cos is here. Cosmic Star sent me a message and said, hey, the new set has been leaked as well, and it actually, he sent me this screenshot. I don't know where he got the screenshot from, but it says, next set, A2A, is called Draconic Legacy. Big focus on dragon types, some being Dragonite EX, Garchomp EX, Rayquaza EX, and Giratina EX. Releases day after, I assume the rest of that's going to say release the day after Pokemon Day, which is going to be on the 27th. So in 2 days, we're going to have Pokemon Day. They're going to announce a lot of Pokemon Pocket stuff, I think. So we'll be able to clear everything up then. If that leak video says Triumphant Light, and now he sent me this, which says Draconic Legacy, which I think is an alright name. It's a cool name. Yeah, I'm not sure. So definitely let me know what you guys think. The Garchomp EX we saw in play. The Garchomp was there. Dragonite EX, if Dragonite, and there's a Rayquaza. Giratina EX as well, which is going to be pretty cool. If those rest of those are in, it's going to be a beast of a set. So it's going to be cool. And the focus on Dragon types, that'd be cool. Although the Garchomp that we saw, the Garchomps that we have are Dragon type. The Garchomps that we saw in play just then are fighting type, so that could be another misleading piece of information as well. So yeah, not sure on that one, but let's see if we can bring up the website here. Okay, so this was out on the 20th, so this was out, you know, a good few days ago, and this says what to expect from A2A, and this is from PokemonZone.com. So it says A2 approaches. The set is scheduled for February 28th, a day after Pokemon Day, which celebrates the 29th anniversary of Pokemon Red and Green in Japan. We can expect to get a trailer at this date, as the broadcast is scheduled for the 27th. This themed booster pack set code A2A, is the Pokemon TCG's Pocket's upcoming mini set to accompany the Space-Time Smackdown expansion 2. For reference, A1A is also known as Mythical Island. Has 68 cards, excluding Star and Crown versions, introduced important additions to the game, blah 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 blah. So then it says here, for the EX cards, I have 3 strong candidates and some riskier alternatives. So here they've had Giratina in it. Now these are real cards that are around the place that they've just slapped in here, but I think we're going to get a Giratina EX. I think that's a given. It's going to be really good if we do. And also Empoleon, we've only got the Infernape EX, so no Torterra and no Empoleon. So both Empoleon and Torterra are pretty useless currently in the game. So getting an Empoleon and a Torterra EX kind of makes sense as well to boost those starter Pokemon. I mean, we've already got Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard EX, and we've also got normal versions of those as well. So it makes sense that we're going to get the rest of the starters from Space-Time Smackdown as an EX version. They've put a Shaman, other possible EX cards, a Shaman EX, Skyform, yeah, possible. And another factor to consider in Space-Time Smackdown EX variants, evolutions introduced Generation 4, Weavile, Yamega, Gallade, Licky. Many Pokemon fit into this criteria, but my personal bet is Frostlass, not only because it has appealing design, but also because it's mysteriously did not receive a card in A2. So that's what they think is an option as well. Dragon type, perhaps most popular 18 types. Who doesn't like dragons, right? There's still theme around it that we're going to see the Dragonite get an EX version, which I think will be pretty cool. Then they go on to baby Pokemon as well, and other potential cards to see in the set, which you guys can jump on the Pokemon Zone website and check out the article in a bit more depth. Last but not least, not a leaker, the infamous leaker of Pokemon Pocket content has pulled out another tweet that says that ranked battles are coming in March. Now, that's going to be really interesting. So, Not a Leaker has put out the trading schedule, or the trading details before the trading got launched, and it was 100% accurate. They then leaked that A2 was going to be Gen 4, which was 100% accurate, and now they're saying ranked battles are coming in March. So, really interesting, and I think it's probably well timed. The big thing at the moment, I think, with Pokemon Pocket, as I talk to people, is it's losing a little bit of traction, and people are getting a little bit bored with it. I mean, you've got the 45 win event, which casual players find that difficult to actually finish, and especially when they're coming up against a lot of meta and they're not having strong meta decks themselves. Then you've got the 5 win streak as well, which again can be difficult for some, but once you win that 5, there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do after you win those 5. And then if you are, an avid player that plays a ton every day like myself, you're going to get through those 45 wins relatively quickly, and then there's nothing really to do. That's why I do go live every Wednesdays and like to involve you guys in the live stream battles, and we have a lot of fun there just for something else to do. And I think ranked matches are going to be cool. I think they need it. They need something else to join in with the events, to drop in between, to make people continuously play the game. I haven't seen the player count at all, but I imagine that it will be dropping a little bit, and it always gets a boost when they bring out new sets, so that will be fun. But I think ranked matches, ranked battles are going to be a big thing in Pokemon Pocket moving forward. So let me know what you guys think of that as well. Okay, so that is all the latest info we know from all the leaks and conspiracies that are out there at the moment with Pokemon Pocket. Guys, let me know what you think, either in the live chat or in the comments down below. But excited for it all. Can't wait for Pokemon Day to come out in a couple days, and there's going to be a ton of information, no doubt, around Pokemon Pocket from there as well.